The audience, welcome to this special moment in this special talk program. To make this moment more special, we have our special guest. He is from Malaysia and he is the DZ, Director General of Malaysian Tourism Promotion Board, and his name is Dato'Mirza Mohammad Taiyab. Let me welcome him. Taiyab Sahab, welcome to Nepal, welcome to Himalaya Television.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about this visit of yours, first of all.
Yeah, I am here together with a big delegation from Malaysia, comprising of travel agents, hoteliers, a dance troupe, chefs, demonstrators, and also officials to actually come on the inaugural flight of Malaysia Airlines that has started its services linking Kuala Lumpur to Kathmandu, beginning 1st of September, 3 times a week, for the remaining part of the year.
So to inaugurate this airlines, Malaysian Airlines.
That's right.
Do you think that this is important to build the relationship between these two countries?
Of course.
Is this the high time?
Of course. It is the high time, and it is the most essential component in linking two countries together, is to have air services. And the more you have, the closer we get.
Is this your first visit to Nepal?
No, I have been here twice before.
Twice before?
Yeah.
Can you please recall those moments?
Yes.
The beautiful moments.
You see, in fact, from the first time I came, and even on this trip, I realized there's so much in Nepal, even just Kathmandu. 3 trips, it's not enough for you to see what you see here. You actually have to come here and stay for a week to see what you have to see.
So you just were here in Kathmandu?
Yeah, I was only in Kathmandu. I tried your golf course. I visited your World Heritage site, where the religious sites are. And I saw your town, the city, and pockets of places here and there. And they're all very interesting because they're very unique.
How do you feel?
I feel very good here. I feel very comfortable. I feel very much at home here.
What about the golf course?
Golf course is nice. Very different from what we have back home. It's very challenging, but it gives you a very good view of the mountains around here. It really feels like you're playing golf in the sky.
Tell us something about this Nepal-Malaysia Travel Mart 2012.
Yeah, Nepal-Malaysia Travel Mart is an attempt to bring Nepalese tourism industry people and Malaysian tourism industry people together on the table to discuss business opportunities of bringing tourists both ways, to Nepal and also Nepalese to Malaysia. And this business session will actually result in greater interest, and this will be followed up by inspection trips, and then we have press trips, and then we have developed programs, then we have promotion, marketing, and we'll have more and more people going that way. So this
what kind of, you just mentioned about the program. What kind of program? What kind of strategy?
We're talking about
flourish the tourism.
Yeah, we're talking about both countries offering their unique attributes that appeals to the audience of each other. In the case of Malaysia, we like to expose our beach destinations here. We have a lot of beach resorts, beautiful islands, marine coral reef, We also have nice cosmopolitan cities with very sophisticated and high developed infrastructure, with many shopping complexes and opportunities for people to enjoy urban living, like any sophisticated city that we always see in the West. So we offer that, plus the comfort and the safety of being within Asia, in a cultural environment that's very close to one another.
This is the other DG of Tourism Malaysia, the Tourism Board, Promotion Board of Malaysia. Can you please tell us, how can tourism sector help to develop the nation?
Of course. You see, in every country, apart from the local population, we have visitors to the country. With more visitors to the country, we're actually expanding the market for local products. That's number one. Number two, to handle the tourists, we're giving employment to people to work in the industry. Tourism is a labor-intensive industry. To handle one tourist, we need 10 people, starting from immigration, custom, taxi, hotel, entrance, housekeeping, the whole works, you know. It's a very labor-intensive industry. So tourism provides labor. And when tourists visit a country, whatever money they spend becomes foreign exchange earning to the country, which is very important in today's economy, where everything is becoming global, and international trade is dominant in any country. And tourism is the starting point of major trade developments. We have to know one another before we discuss about trading with one another, and at a certain point, then we start investing in others' country. It normally starts with tourism.
Okay, in this way, it leads towards the development of the nation.
That's
So
right.
can we say that, buying your word, summarizing your words, can we say that tourism sector is one of the cheapest and the easiest way for the development?
I won't say it is the cheapest and the easiest way, depending on where the country is located and what kind of infrastructure is needed.
Okay. But it is said that tourism is one of the cheapest way in the promotion of development, for the development.
Cheapest,
Comparing to the investment or the
I would not
other
say
sector.
I would not say it's the cheapest way, because it needs infrastructure. It needs airports, it needs roads, it needs hotels.
Okay.
It needs infrastructure. It takes serious investment, and it is the fastest way. Again, careful tourism development is very, very important. So if we don't take care, then tourism can develop. Developing a segment that probably does not bring as much benefit as an organized and a well-managed tourism industry. You see, tourists can come and go from anywhere. But if we plan in advance, we can have the kind of tourists we want, doing the kind of things that's best for them to know about the country.
What about Nepal?
Nepal, yes, Nepal has got the infrastructure. They are working constantly to improve it. They probably need more hotels. And with the more hotels and more flights coming, you'll see more tourists. More people will be employed, and tourism will become a major contributor here, much more than it is today.
So there are still lackings in Nepal.
I'm not saying it's lacking, because it all depends on how much demand there is for whatever is already here. With the growth in demand, everything else will catch up. Demand creates its own supply.
So do you regard Nepal as the hot tourist destiny?
It will be for the Malaysians.
Yeah, what about Malaysians?
Because we have flights now. If there is enough publicity, there will be more and more Malaysians who like to come and visit Nepal. Because
What about now, the present moment?
at the present moment, we have good interest of religious tourism. Since Nepal is the birthplace of
Gautam Buddha.
Gautam Buddha. And therefore, a lot of Buddhists in Malaysia and in the region are looking forward to visit his birthplace. And I believe this year you are celebrating visit Lumbini here. So this is a good time for you to position yourself in those markets, to tap these people to come here and visit the religious sites, which are all very close to the borders between Nepal and India. Secondly, we have a lot of Malaysians who like spa and rejuvenation and all kind of traditional treatments. I believe you have a very quite an active spa, and this wellness opportunities here. This can be featured very well to the Malaysians. They will love that to come here. And you have labor, you have the people to work, and you can develop this industry very well.
What about Nepalese visiting Malaysia?
Nepalese to Malaysia is essentially there for shopping. Quite a big number are on actually transit, because they take the airlines out of Kathmandu into Kuala Lumpur and connect to other destinations from Kuala Lumpur. But while they are there, they will always leave the airport, stay a night or two in Kuala Lumpur, do some shopping, do some sightseeing, and then they go onward to the next destination.
Can you please identify some of the tourist spots in Malaysia?
We have, among the islands, we have Langkawi, Penang Island. We have on the east coast, Tioman, Redang, Perhentian. As major cities for shopping, we have Kuala Lumpur and the whole area around it. Kuala Lumpur, the Klang Valley has got all the major shopping complexes. And then we also have areas in Penang, and also in Borneo, the island of Borneo, in Sabah and Sarawak. We have also a lot of beautiful beaches and nice shopping opportunities in this place.
What is the main factor to lead the growth of the Malaysia?
Growth of
Malaysia. Economic growth.
Malaysian economy.
Economic growth. Yeah, Malaysian economy.
Of course, Malaysian economy is very dependent on manufactured exports. Malaysia is a center for a lot of manufacturing activities, both by companies belonging to Malaysian and also by international companies that are doing the offshore production. Malaysia is one of the largest exporter for many, many products that we are not the actual manufacturer, but because we are a manufacturing center for them, like air conditioners, microchips, computer parts. We have a lot of items that we sell within the country. After that, we are a petroleum producing country. We sell petrol, and gas. And we also have a very, very vibrant agriculture. Today, the export of palm oil and other local commodities like natural rubber is also catching up very quickly. And then comes tourism. Tourism too is on a growing path.
The second one.
Tourism today ranks number 3.
Number 3.
After manufacturing, we have petroleum, then tourism, then we have palm oil. We also have timber, sawn timber, and then the rest of the sectors of the economy. So Malaysia actually is a country very vibrant. The economic growth is very healthy, and we are daily becoming more and more. The per capita income is improving.
There are lots of Nepali people as well who is working as the labor in Malaysia. Can you please say something about those people, the condition of those Nepali people who are in Malaysia right now?
You see, the trend of Nepalis in Malaysia may appear to be very recent. This will be the second wave. During the time of the British, the Nepalis were all over Southeast Asia, particularly in Malaysia. They were all serving in the army. And they have always been known for their bravery, Bahadur.
Yes.
They are very brave people, and they are very, very disciplined and loyal people. It was very well known about them. And today, as they come back, after many, many generations, everybody can see that attribute of them immediately. They have not, in terms of character and personality, they have remained very much the Nepalis the world know about. And today, there are nearly 500,000 of them. Every employer has a lot of good things to say about them.
Now again, how can Nepal or we take an advantages from this kind of event?
Well, we have...
For the promotion of tourism.
We have Malaysian sellers here and also buyers here. So you can tell the Malaysian buyers what are the things you want to sell out of here. Teach them, tell them the benefit, give them attractive rates, and they will go back and get the people to bring them over here.
So are you going to focus on this also?
Yes, we are doing that.
This visit of yours
Yeah.
will be fruitful in this in this part as well.
Yeah, in this visit, as I mentioned just now during the seminar, we normally have either Malaysian coming here to draw the Nepali visitors to Kuala Lumpur, or Nepal Tourism Board going to Malaysia to draw the Malaysian to Nepal. But this time, we have both happening in the same place. And this makes a lot of sense. Because when an airline wants to fly, it is not enough person from one country going to another. There should be passengers from both countries coming to each other. That will be more healthy.
But still, the cost of visiting Malaysia is really very high. It is said that the cost of visiting Malaysia is really very high, or the people from the ordinary people can't afford this.
No,
do you believe it or not?
No. When you say high, then we have to actually compare it with the cost of visiting other countries who fall in the same range. First is a question of airfare. Second is a question of hotels. And then the local expenditure, like transportation, food, I think Malaysia would probably be one of the most attractive for the Nepalis, because we compare very attractive in terms of accommodation. I think it has been reputed that Malaysia Hotel is one of the most attractively priced of any hotel in the world. You can get a 5-star facility for less than $100. And then the same facility, if you come to even this part of the world, you probably have to spend double that amount. And secondly, local costs. local transportation, food, even shopping is so attractively priced that you will find it a bargain. You know, even more attractive than a lot of places that you're already going today. Then what is missing is the information. A lot of people don't know about it. Once they know, it will make all the difference.
Why? What is the reason behind this lack of information?
You see, we have not done enough publicity and marketing for the attributes of both countries to the level of getting everyone to know. It has been kind of quite limited. You know, normally it is done according to the number of seats we have between both countries. You know, if there is small space, no point making too much noise. As the space grows, the noise will be louder and louder.
So can we say that from this kind of events, the doors are open for that as well?
Yes, that's right.
The steps are taken?
That's right. You know, in today's seminar, people realize the relationship of Himalaya and Malaya. You know, the mountain and the sea.
Please share that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You see, there is the mountain here, which is the top of the world. It's called the Himalayas.
Himalayas.
Malaysia, you know, its original Sanskrit name, and which we carried until the year 1957. It was known as Malaya.
Malaya.
So Himalaya, High Malaya.
Malaya, okay.
And Malaya. So, and also if you look at the map, you know, it is the Himalayan range, you know, goes down right to become the main range in Malaysia, the main backbone of the Malaysian peninsula, you know, that has kept it above the sea. So the Himalaya actually touches the sea in Malaysia.
That was a sea.
Yes,
yeah.
It touches the sea in Malaysia.
That was really very beautiful analysis.
Yeah. So I was mentioning that, you know, to go down to Malaysia, you just need to sit on the bicycle and you roll down there because you're on the top, you go down. So the relationship is there. The people look alike. In terms of character, style, they are alike. So naturally, when they know each other, there will be no problem of getting them to like one another much more than they do already today.
You just said that, you just mentioned that we can promote the religion as a tourist destiny, religious tourism in Nepal, and we can establish such kind of relationship between Nepal and Malaysia. So what is the demography? Can you please share something about the demography of Malaysia?
You see, Malaysia has got some 28 million people living. So is Nepal.
Yeah.
In terms of geography, Nepal is half the size of Malaysia. Malaysia has this peninsula, which is about the size of Nepal. And we also have two states on the island of Borneo, which is much larger than the peninsula. So in terms of geography, there is that difference. In terms of demography, population is the same. I think both are considered to be a fast-growing economy. Malaysia would have accelerated a little bit forward in terms of infrastructure and modernity. But in terms of culture and heritage, I think Nepal has got very much this intact with itself. You know?
Yes, yeah.
So this is this, and then I think both are also a country of very hard-working young people. It looks like the future holds good for both.
Can you please share something about the development of Malaysia? Because you just mentioned about it is a bit forward than Nepal. So
yeah. Forward here, I mean by economic and infrastructure.
Yeah. In what way? How Malaysia tend to develop itself?
We talk about per capita income. We talk about cost of living. We talk about opportunities. We talk about ease of movement, traveling. We talk about the propensity to travel outside the country. It seems like the Malaysians are more fortunate. No? We have many countries near us, and we can travel easily to each other at a very low cost in a very short time. You know, from Malaysia, you can actually drive up to Singapore. You know, from Kuala Lumpur, in 3-4 hours, you're already in another country. You drive up north, you're in Thailand. You know, in some parts of Sabah, Sarawak, you can drive into Indonesia or into Brunei. So we have a lot of countries there. Opportunity is better. That's why I think Malaysia has an advantage there for where it's located and for the economic programs that we had in the past that transformed the country to be a very modern and thriving economy.
What about the culture, the fooding pattern, and the dressing style of Malaysia? Can you please share something, highlight on that part as well?
The Malaysian food, you know, we saw it in the buffet line today. You know, has got some similarities with the Nepali
food as
because
well.
we both like it spicy.
The spicy food.
And then we both eat rice.
That is the rice is the main food of Malaysia.
Malaysia
as well.
also,
Okay.
yeah. And then, of course, you will realize that in Malaysia we use a lot of coconut milk in our food. Here you probably need more gravy. You have your curries and all the spices. And if you put both the food together in terms of look, you cannot tell the difference. We eat curry, you eat curry.
So in that way also we can establish the beautiful relation, the strong relationship between both the countries.
Yes, yes.
It is said that Nepal has got lots of problems, the political instability, there is a pollution, it is said. On this backdrop, do you recognize Nepal as the tourist destiny right now?
Yes, political...
Or has it hampered the tourism part? What do you think?
No, I would not. I don't know exactly about the situation in Nepal per se, but for all of us outside Nepal, I believe what we hear more is about the progress this country is making in terms of its infrastructure and other developments. And where tourism is concerned, we need facilities and attractive place to visit.
Yeah.
And keep it safe.
That Nepal has got.
Yeah, keep it safe and then make sure the travel is not disrupted.
Okay, at last, if you want to share something.
So
I
like
to tell something to our audience.
I would like to thank the Nepali government, particularly the tourism board, for all the help they've given us. Not only on this trip, but all along. We have worked very closely with them on many different initiatives. And to the Nepali people, I'd like to inform them that Malaysia, is really keen to have them as our visitors. And Malaysia offers them the very thing that will really satisfy their crave for visit to another country. So I'd like to welcome them to Malaysia, take the opportunity of these new services that are coming in, attractive ticket prices, and visit the country as soon as they can.
Yeah, thank you so much. And so do we. We also want to welcome you from the bottom of our heart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear audience. He was Director General, Malaysian Tourism Promotion Board, Dato'Mirza Mohammad Taiyab, and he just shared about the views. Thank you so much for giving us time to you as well, the audience. Please do stay with us for more news and entertainment package.